Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Cathedral Velvet podcast. Ugh, what was that? I am your host, as always, Parajuice Show. Welcome back to episode 5, I believe. Yeah. I think this should be episode 5. So, yeah, welcome back. We got a couple of news, mainly. Looks like we got four, yeah. We got 4 bits of news. We got some rumors among them. So stay tuned for all this stuff. But yeah. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing all right. I am very actively playing Tears of the Kingdom. I think I was literally just playing right before we started. Just trying to see how much hours do I have into a Tears of the Kingdom. I have over 80 hours at the moment. Over 80 hours, and it is definitely a lengthy game. Most definitely. I've mainly been going with the entire game, mainly doing the main story or whatever things I can do to boost whatever heart or stamina at the moment. So yeah, and I've barely been going into the depths. Not gonna lie, I know I've been seeing all those entrances into the depths, but I'm just I haven't gone into them unless it's required for the main story. But yeah, I think I'm not even sure if I'm actually nearing the end game. I think I've done majority of all the main temples, I think, but the shrines, there's still a whole bunch of them. I haven't even gone to the second row of hearts yet, so that's how many shrines there are that you gotta do to at least get that. I know I have two bars of stamina, but that's very easy to get. You just need need to transfer 4, so you need 16 shrines to complete to get that. So in total for to get the full 3, you just need 32. Yeah, since it's 16, so yeah, 32 shrines to build up. But getting all those heart containers is even more. So yeah, just gotta make sure that you can try to find as many shrines as you can throughout. I know if there's a couple that I saw that I just haven't placed because I didn't have any markers available, or the light up markers. I could have put any other marker, but it would be better to use the light up ones. But yeah, going through the skies is I think that's a little bit most annoying part of it. Just trying to reach the other islands, sky islands, because I can try to glide on my way there, but I would just gradually fall right underneath it and can't even grab it. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm pretty much enjoying it. But I say it's $70 worth it. I mean, not really. I mean, not gonna lie, a whole bunch of games now are not worth $70. I mean, $60, sure, but 70, because gotta admit that it's reusing basically the entirety of the overworld of Breath of the Wild, but also having basically the depths is a second higher roll, so, and then a couple islands in the sky, so but it's definitely up to you guys for you guys to determine if you guys want it or not. That's just my pure opinion on this, but I am enjoying this. I also wish there's more cutscenes to see, because there are a bunch of reused cutscenes or just slightly modified cutscenes depending on the characters. Just wish there was more cutscenes, and finding the memories, which you can find them whichever memories that you find. Just it could be like it will show the memories in order no matter which one you go to. Wish that would be a thing, because you know, if you go to one, oh, it's the third one, but you find another one, oh, that's the seventh one. So like a lot of spoilers, just like if you like don't know where to go. So yeah, I kind of prefer if they just show it in order. But yeah, that's about it for Tears of the Kingdom. I've also, I think at least the time of this recording, I finished up not recording, but editing P3P Plus, and I'm just gotta make the thumbnails and upload them. I know I've been kind of lack of uploading, but it's just that there are some things that kind of gotta take care of before that I prioritize uploading. So hopefully you guys understand. And also hope you guys are subscribed to the channel, because that would really help out a bunch. But if you're also listening on other platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, why did I say Apple Music? Apple Podcasts. Please follow those in, I think, Apple Podcasts. You can do a 5-star rating, so please do that. And yeah. This episode of the Cathedral Velvet podcast is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. There's also no filters or artificial dyes. Dubby contains vitamins like B3, B6, C, amino acids, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. Dubby allows you to have faster reaction times paired with laser sharp focus. They have a variety of tubs, shakers, accessories to choose from. If you want to start winning more, they made this for you. Go to the first link in the description below and use code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. That's PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. Thank you for Dubby for sponsoring this episode. Now back to the show. Yeah, that'd be great. You know, let's try to get this channel up a bit, because I really want this to work out, you guys. I really do. But let's get into the main stories for the past 2 weeks. The first one is, this is fan related. So I said this like first episode. So like I really want to try to get into the community. So this first one is a mod for Devil Survivor, SMT3 Nocturne. So let's just switch over here. So on Reddit, presenting the Quality of Death mod pack to celebrate the 2nd anniversary of Nocturne's HD Steam release. So yeah, good thing about, you know, PC, you can mod it to do whatever you want. So yeah, I checked this out before. I think I saw it like when it came out. I was like, this seems like an interesting thing to talk about. So we go down. So the creator is Matthew Purple. So yeah, a whole bunch of like quality of life fixes that unfortunately Atlus hasn't done yet. So here's the changes that's being done. Well, actually, well, let's just shut this off a bit. So yep, improve SMT Nocturne. Yes, this is an absolute need. Self-switch and talk and use items. Really, that should have been part of that of the initial release. Boss being analyzed, that is absolutely fantastic. Extra turn, that's you do really want that. Now you're just making it a bit harder. But yeah, mini map with full control. Full camera control, that is absolutely great. Buffs and debuffs, yes, this is like absolutely a need. Buffs and debuffs, having 3 secs and can be viewed in battle. So like you can see right here, that was absolutely needed for Nocturne. It's like, oh yep, you can't add any more. and focusing, affecting multi-targets and magic. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. With new items, like they're adding in items too, and having lower prices, but that's only on hard difficulty if I'm interpreting this right. So I guess having the give and take will gonna give you new items, and and it's gonna be cheaper, but you gotta play on hard mode. So yeah. Atomic fusions can override skills. Okay, so you're fusing with Kishimitama or Arbaki, and you're basically getting the same demon, just change out the skills. And most boss only demons cannot be fused. Not gonna lie, I don't remember seeing Osea Hallel in the game at all. I guess I must just like buried it deep within my conscious, just like I don't remember fighting him. Or maybe he's a secret boss. I don't remember. But hey, making boss only demons usable, that's good in my book. Okay, including SMT5 precedent system. Gaze can be bought, part of right healing, peers affecting magic, skill upgrades, outcome can be seen, XP shared with the party. That is great, an absolute need. Ally themes are nerfed, and skipping the Amala Tunnel minigames, yes, absolutely fantastic. And anything else near the end? Yep, and on game banana if you wanna download that, but want to see the full list. So upcoming skills are no longer hidden. Great. Demons that don't participate gets 50% of the EXP. Again, great. Doesn't matter if like they don't need to get 100%, but at least get some. Watchful demons with watchful earns 100%. So yeah, that's good. Demons tell you which skill they are about to change and what they're about to change it into. Yes, like this right here. If they have this like the P3 remake, if it's real, that would be great. Because if you guys see my playthrough of Persona 3 Portable, and please check it out, it's on my main channel, Power True Show. I never change the skills on the personas because I don't know what it'll change it into, and most of the times when I play through the game, the skills that I change it into are usually bad. So I rather not risk it. But if they show what the skills can be turned into, I would most well probably do it more. Yeah, so then we got repulse spells and attract pipes can be purchased in every shop. Yes, so now you don't have to go to a certain shop. Stomas and repulse spells completely prevent random encounters. Yes, great. That's what they should do. Not just demons of a certain level. Shop prices on hard are the same as on normal. Okay. Escape rate on hard is the same as normal. Fast retreat always guarantee escape. Oh, so I was just thinking like, oh wait, so on hard, like the shop prices were increased in the main game itself, and the escape rate too. So fast retreat always guarantees. Great. Demons do not interrupt negotiations. Yes. New perishable items allows you to immediately fast forward Kajitsuchi's face. Oh, that is pretty good, especially if there is certain items that are, or like certain skills that affects the phase on phases on full phases. New reasonable items that grant Damien Fiend EXP to level up, makes him lose 1 level. Wait. Grants him enough EXP to level up, but makes him lose 1 level. So is that basically saying, oh, you're basically saying at the same level, but like you're just getting the benefits of like oh hey, since you leveled up, you can, you know, here's a skill point. Is that what it's referring to? I am not sure, but okay. Press certain icons behave like SMT5. Okay, so don't they usually all work the same? So, like, what I remember right is just like, okay, hitting the weakness, you know, landing a critical. I'm not sure, but if you guys can, you know, explain to me a little bit more in the comments section down below, hey, that'd be great. Okay, so healing items and healing skills and items target the entire stock when using from the command menu. Okay, that's good. Analyze and spyglass works on bosses. Great. That should be. Damage numbers become red when the enemy is under 25%. Yes, that's a great indication for, you know, how far, you know, boss has. All anti-element skills are replaced with resist elemental. Okay, so that makes it understandable a little bit more. Demons can self-switch. Yes, great. Demons can use items except smoke balls. Yes, great. Don't care about smoke balls. Demons can use the default talk skills. Yes, absolutely. It's just like, oh, I just gotta wait until, you know, my main turn, and the possibility of the demon just being gone. Yeah, that I don't like that. Okay. So enemies and allies buff levels are displayed when targeted. Yes, great. Recarm and revival beasts revive demons with 50% HP. Yes, good. Camera controls have been significantly improved. Okay. Demon Compendium is available immediately. Yes, like it should be in every game. It should be available right from the get-go, not just like, oh, we gotta wait, you know, 5 hours or so to get the compendium. Like, no. It has to be available from the start. Absolutely. Enemies have unlimited MP. That I don't like. Like, why have enemies have unlimited MP? I mean, if the main character has limited MP, I think would be kind of fair if, you know, the enemies have, you know, limited MP too. You can choose between a newborn and reborn new game plus based on the jacket chosen at the beginning of a new playthrough. Okay. So basically saying if you want to start off, you know, game with no stats, bonuses, or anything carried over versus having some reborn, some carryover. But well, was this not a thing before for SMT3? I guess not. They're adding this back in, or just the jacket thing is the new one. But okay. The compass is replaced by a minimap. Okay. Magatama Gaze can be bought from the shop in Asakusa. The model tunnels minigames have been removed. Great. Levels are displayed beyond 99 with different colors. Okay. The true demon ending exclusive skills can also be learned at level 90. True demon ending are not. Okay, that's really good. So you just don't have to, even if you don't want to focus on, you know, that route, you can get it nonetheless. And then now, fusing with the Mitama allows you to replace all of its skills. Okay. So we saw that in the video. Just like you can just remake your demon and change out the skills with the skills on the Mitama. Mitama refills all the skills when they run out of them. Mitamas refill all their skills when they run out of them. I understand. So like, yeah, because in the game, the Mitamas have skills, and you learn the skills as when you level up. So, I guess you can relearn the skills. If you just learn all of them at once. Okay. Some of Dante's Raido skills have been altered to be unique. Okay. I wonder how. Mars, Spectre, and the Hillels and the Zoas are feasible. Okay, good. Focus also infects magic. Good. The True Demon ending exclusive skills have been buffed. Okay. The focus state is no longer lost when summoning a demon. Good. Focus state now gets applied to all hits of multi-hit skills. Good. So now just like, the first hit is crit while the rest is just standard. No, all of it gets crit. Great. Mind's Eye prevents attacks from being completely Mind's Eye prevents attacks from behind completely. All bosses have an additional press turn icon. Don't like that. No. Bosses are already kind of hard, so why I gotta make it a little bit harder even more. Zera's Beat and Javelin's Rain animations have been fixed. Zera's Beat and Javelin's Rain ailments reach have been slightly buffed. Buffs and debuffs stacks up to 3 times instead of 4. Wait, what? Wait, they went up 4 times? I honestly never noticed that. Multiple stacks of buffs and debuffs have diminishing returns. Oh. Buffs and debuffs are now symmetrical in effectiveness. Affinities of the ally versions of demons have been nerfed. Demi-Fiend's hidden resistance to light and dark have been removed. Okay, good. Stat increase from Mitama Fusion has been reduced to 25%. Okay, so this is not bad for a mod. Like they really went all in for adding a bunch of quality fixes and and just overall changes to the game that Atlus hasn't done. And this is the second year of the game being released, and they haven't even fixed the audio for the game because it still sounds pretty bad. So man, fans are doing the work that that companies aren't really doing, and just oh man, we wish they could actually hey, be like, hey, see that you guys did this quality life mod, mind if we pay you guys to have this mod officially so we can bring it out to the other systems. That'd be really great if they Atlus did that. So, and make sure that they pay the creators of the mod a good amount, because this is absolutely a must. Well, not really a must need, but majority of this is great QoL fixes. And I just want to see what's just want to see if there's anything else, if I'm just any standouts to this, but yeah, the majority seeing the upcoming skills, that's a great one. The me time, seeing the skill change, that's a great. But overall, a good like fans are doing great work for the community, and that's fantastic. So going on to the next article, so this is more of a rumor. So this is a rumor. Please take it with a grain of salt. This is not fact or confirmed or anything, because we haven't seen anything. This is all rumors, okay? Take it with a grain of salt. So we're going to the gamer. A Persona 6 rumor for a late 2024 launch and PS5 timed exclusive. Okay, it could happen. Could be true. But let's take it with a grain of salt. Well, let's see, what this is about, okay? And almost forgot to say this. All these stuff will be linked in the description below of the YouTube video, so please check that out. Support these guys, and the guys, it's all just make sure that the stories are out there. So yeah, on the gamer. So we're checking out here. A reliable leaker of the gaming information has said that we can expect the next entry of the Persona series sometime next year. The industry analysis known as Nate the Hate made some predictions on his YouTube show about what he expects from Atlus in the near future, as rumor heats up and the expectations of announcements forthcoming from the upcoming PlayStation Showcase. Oh, okay, so yeah, the PlayStation Showcase is already done, but yeah, I doubt this. I'm pretty sure he's wrong, basically. So during his PS5 showcase prediction show, around the 20-minute mark, Nate remarks that he expects Persona 6 to launch in around late 2024. While this may seem tentative, Nate has made decent predictions before, such as about the release schedule of Nintendo Switch titles. So if past predictions are anything to go by, then this one could be reliable. Late 24 is also quite far enough into the current gen that Persona 6 will likely drop. The PS4 will be exclusive to the PS5. I mean, we're still getting PS4 releases, so who knows? I mean, and if we go back to even Persona 5, it was initially announced for PS3. And the PS4 was let me just just make sure when was Persona 5 initially announced. So 5 first reveal trailer, when was that? In February 2014. But then I think, was it 20 was it later that year, or was it year later? PS4 announce no. Let's see. I'm not sure. Nope. Dang. P5, PS4, reveal. PS4 version reveal. Come on, it's showing Persona 5 Royal, but not not for the original. Might as well go on the wiki for that. The wiki. Because I mean, if Google isn't gonna give me the answers, then might as well go to the wiki. Let's see here. Okay, let's find a page. PlayStation 4. Yeah, Gamatsu. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Later that same year. Yeah, later that same year, they announced that it's also coming to PS4. So, and well, like, yeah, this was, yeah, it was announced in September that it was coming to PS4, and that was just a few months before the PS4 actually came out. So, no, wait, I'm trying. When did the PS4 come out? PS4 came out 2013. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so the PS4 was already out. PS3 was on its way out. So like, there still should be I mean, not gonna lie, like, it's the PS4 has been out for 10 years. And it's still getting games, and the games are still looking good. Like, the games are slowly phasing out, but we're still seeing them release, but it could be likely that it's going to be a PS5 release, or they could still do a PS4 PS5 release. It is like highly possible that it could do it. But let's continue on to with this article. Persona fans have been waiting for news of the next game for some time. Atlus and Sega revealing very little for what they have in store. It's been rather testing for the series' many fans, especially as they port over any new media releases from the developer, such as the release of the Persona 25th anniversary art, which the anniversary was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Which seems to hit at Persona 6, with the green theme, and I almost lost the mouse. And that's the video there. Nate's sources have apparently informed him that Persona 6 is likely to be a PS5 exclusive, with Atlus Sega leaving behind the PS4. Although the PS5 launch is probably going to be a time release, Nate not ruling out the possibility that game will eventually launch on Xbox consoles too. Meanwhile, there's the other Persona 3 remake, which Nate says is going to be multi-platform, but Persona fans shouldn't expect details from the upcoming PlayStation showcase. Nate says, with the YouTuber backing up earlier reports that the Persona 3 remake will likely be revealed at the Xbox showcase on June 11th. I mean, that is a possibility that it could happen. It could happen, just like with the Soul Hackers 2 being revealed at the Xbox showcase. Right? Yeah. Well, it was on Summer's Games Fest. Soul Hackers 2 was at Summer Games Fest, but the announcement of the Persona 3, 5, 4 coming to Xbox was at Xbox's conference. So yeah, there's that. So it could be possible. It could be. But we never know until it actually happens. No. But also, Gamatsu saying, there was a they said that the reveal for the remake and 6, 3 remake and 6 are still a long ways away. So it might not even show up there. So everyone's just gotta get their, expectations set kind of low. Like, I hope, we get this reveal because we're just like about 2 weeks away from this happening. So if that person from last year who said, "Oh yeah, Persona 3, 4, 5 is gonna be," that person who said 3, 4, 5 is gonna be an Xbox, like says something about the 3 remake being at the Xbox conference, I will believe him. Like, I'll give an 89% hope towards that if that person does say it's gonna be at the Xbox showcase, I'll give him like give him some hope, because people want that. And last paragraph for this, rumors of the Persona 3 remake, which would be a shining new version of the PS2 classic, have been floating around for some time. But lately, Reset Era user I'm Here Too has said that it is likely to show up during the Xbox Game Showcase Sunday, June 11th. While the game may not be fully exclusive to Xbox, it could be that Microsoft has marketing rights, since it did reveal the recent Persona 3 portable and Persona 4 Golden console ports. It was 48 hours until PS4 versions were announced. Komatsu also previously confirmed that the Persona 3 remake has been in development for several years. Yeah, like that's what was said earlier, because like they could have the marketing rights. They could be just for that reveal, for Persona 3, 4, and 5. And not just for and not including the Persona 3 remake. That's still all up in the air. We have no clue, because we're not insiders, or at least I don't know any insiders that's all about that. Oh, I know the secrets of what's gonna be revealed or anything. Like, I have no idea. Like, how do these people get these insider information about these upcoming releases or leaks and whatnot? Like, do they actually are the leakers the actual people working in in Sega and Atlus, and they're just telling that one friend that they know? Or could it be I don't know, they somehow hack into Sega and Atlus, and they try to find out what they're hiding? I mean, pretty sure if it's that route, I feel like Alice and Sega would probably already know about that, unless that that's a really good hacker who can hide his tracks. Because I mean, there are people out there who could, but I have no idea who could actually do that. So I have a feeling it would have to be that the leaker knows someone within the company that'll just tell him anything, or almost anything. So I mean, and the other thing too, just the domains of whatever comes up, because that's also some kind of indication of what's might be coming out soon. So yeah, leaks, rumors, all that stuff, it just always take it with a grain of salt, because just never know if it's actually real or not. We just need to have that reputable source with with some proof, that'd be that'd be really good. And I need some water because I'm just talking. I feel like I'm just rambling just because I want it to be true. I want it to be true. But I do wonder what would the changes for the remake would have. What would pertain to and with voice cast soon, are they gonna be redubbing everything, or are they just gonna oh yeah, we're just gonna modify some things while keeping the same voice dialogue? Perhaps I kind of doubt it's gonna be the latter, because with that leak footage that we saw, that was like completely different from anything that you've seen the original Persona 3s. Whether it's be, the PS2 version or portable, like that's something like not originally from either of those two. So I think either way they're gonna have to bring back the actors. So, and that would be kind of difficult because they might not be able to bring back everyone. Some are either too famous to come back, or like, they're not gonna be paid enough, depending, or some of them are just kind of infamous that that they're kind of blacklisted. But I don't know, no idea. I'm not, I'm not a game. I'm not a gamer. I am a gamer, but I'm not a game developing company. I'm not a dubbing studio, so like it's just gets your mind rolling, This portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cavepodcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cavepodcast. And now back to the show. And always stay hydrated. So the third article, as we move on, we're going to Persona Central, and we have a new domain name for Persona 5, P5T. Okay. What could this mean? What could P5T actually mean? No, it could be Persona 5 trading card game, but then it would be P5TCG. But anything. And we're just seeing on the right hand side, just like, Persona 5 trials and tribulations. But let's continue on down. So, since 2017, Atlus has used their marketing business partner, Ryu's office, to register standalone domain names for their upcoming titles. The first slew of these domain names registered in April and May of 2017, including a number of games that would eventually be announced, including P3D, being Persona 3 Dancing and Moonlight, P5D, Persona 5 Dancing and Starlight, PQ2, Persona Q New Cinema Labyrinth, P5R, Persona 5 Royal. Yeah, and I'm gonna lie, I was, in the class I was in, I was just like, holy cow, they just have like new domain names. Oh my god, what could it mean? What could it mean? And I was just like, I could keep my head like, oh my god, ah. But yeah, so they all basically came to fruition. So now, continuing on, make sure you guys can see. Subsequently, in late 2018, a number of additional Persona-related domain names were registered, including the following before its announcement: P5S being Persona 5 Strikers. In December 2021, Atlus began to hide the registered information for their newer domains, preventing a list of newly registered ones attached to Ryu's office from appearing. Because of this, new domain names need to be manually searched for. Okay, so they're really trying to hide the acronyms, for the titles. So today it's been discovered by Twitter users MBKKSSTBHZ5 that one such potential Persona-related domain name is P5T.jp. This domain was created last week on May 16th, 2023. The registered information is hidden, as well as with other new domain, including P5SJP or Megaten5.jp. Okay, so this is what it is. Okay, so P5T.jp Oh, let's just go back because you guys can't really see that well. Not displayed by veterans request. For details, there only in Japanese. Name server, there's that. Name server, created on May 16th, expires May 31st, 2024. Active, okay. Last updated on 16th. See contact information, who is privacy, okay, on onimai.com. Email p5t.jp at who's protective service or protect service, and I believe this is like the same address that was used for previous domain names. Continuing on, there are several other Persona related domains since 2017 and 2018 which have not been actual projects. Okay, so P3RE, that is most likely the Persona 3 remake. Could be. Then we have P5U, which could be Persona 4 Ultimax, or could not be. Who knows? P5B, P5M, Persona 6, Persona 8, Persona 9, and Persona 10. Where's Persona 7? Are they gonna skip 7? It remains to be seen whether or not P5T will see the light of day or as a Persona project or not. As a point of reference, here are spin-off ideas Atlus has expressed in through their 2022 annual consumer survey. Okay, so we got Persona series card game. Again, the T could mean Persona 5 trading card game. An online RPG. A new rhythm action game. So not just a rhythm game, but rhythm action. So I'm guessing similar to like Harmonite? Or like, well, what other rhythm action games are there out there? I can't come to mind, but like Harmonite is like the one that actually comes to mind. Okay, so continuing on, a new action RPG could be text-based adventure RPG or a text-based adventure game. Persona 5 text, possibly. Persona board game, series RPG, strategy RPG, action adventure game, and fighting game. It could be any one of those. But I feel like having a trading card game might be pretty good. I mean, the cards can literally be like all of the demons, all the personas that in the game, and then hey, new set. Oh, here's a new set demons. Got new characters too. So like they do have like a whole bunch of characters and characters, demon personas that they could use as just cards themselves, and then just add on as they continue on making new games, going from the mainline games to the spin-offs and whatnot. So they do have a whole bunch of things that they can use as materials for cards. Let me just check what the comments have to say. Survive Tactics, possibly. Twilight Princess, nah. Snow Arena, good. Wow. Really must not like fighting games. Star Arena is almost certainly happening. The domain name already exists as common before me. I mean, So, obviously gonna be Persona 89, but what about 7? Are we gonna get 7? Are they gonna skip it? Trials and tribulations. Train with wreck. Ugh. But yeah, no idea what P5T could actually mean or what could bring to the series. It could be absolutely anything. But like Atlus does listen to like the feedback from the surveys and base what they do from that. And I don't get how people you would say, oh man, they don't listen to it, they don't listen to the surveys, even though they literally outright say that, hey, we do listen to the surveys that we put out, and we do the games based on them. Like Soul Hackers 2, that was one of them. The dancing games, that was another one. Let me see. Nocturne being remastered was a result from the surveys. So obviously doing the surveys is good, but like I want to see more SMT stuff that's not just mainline. I do want to see the other games spin-offs come back. Give me more Digital Devil Saga, Devil Survivor, Devil Summoner, bring back Digital Devil Story, what Devil Child I think was one of them. Just expand it out a bit more, because like there's like almost no other SMT games or spin-off SMT games are out besides Soul Hackers 2. So like what we have out now, we have like Persona, we have SMT with 5, 3 being the most recent one within like the past 5 years, and then Soul Hackers 2. So like if they really want to make more SMT games, they gotta put out the other stuff as well. Make sure that they keep the the title SMT, because I mean not many people are gonna recognize it. Even with Soul Hackers 2, I mean like it sold pretty bad. It did. Let's not sugarcoat it. And it could do with a whole bunch of factors of things, but just I think one of the reasons it might not have did good, because at least in the West, a lot of people don't know that it was an SMT spinoff. So yeah, but it also could be with word of mouth about the gameplay being very bare bones and basic. That's the main issue of it. So yeah. So we're gonna go with one last article, and we got Atlus director on Xbox cloud game integration for Persona 3 Portable, Golden, and Royal remasters. Okay. Microsoft's game development section has released a video interview with Atlus's Daisuke Yajima, P Studios program section manager and director. In the video, Yajima talks about partnering with Xbox for cloud gaming integration and implementing custom touch controls for the remastered release of Portable, Golden, and Royal. Daisuke was previously featured in an interview discussing the development process and thoughts behind the remastered Persona games releases. So let's check this out. Oh, read it down and see if there's subtitles. Okay. Hey, just want to read how Steam developed the specialized layout. Oh, you guys can't really see all that, but okay. For the in-game scenarios to provide the best class mobile experience and implemented touch controls for 3, 4, 5. Why did you decide to optimize 3, 4, 5 for the cloud?
本作は素早いレスポンスやアクション性の高い操作を求められるゲームではなく、クラウドプレイでのレイテンシーによる影響でゲーム性を損なわれることもなかったです。ローカルでプレイした時と遜色のない遊び心地を提供できると思いました。
What were the main advantages of the Xbox Cloud Gaming Team that
クラウドの主な利点としては、ネットワーク環境さえあればどこでもプレイ可能になったことと、それに伴って遊び方の工夫ができるようになったことだと思います。クラウドプレイは出先や隙間時間を有効に使うことで、よりゲームを楽しめるようになったと思います。
What were some of the key considerations when you had add touch controls to
タ
the
ッ
game?
チとゲームパッドで遊び心地が変わらないようにすること、タッチレイアウトについては遊びにくいなどないように気を使いました。
Was better experience impressions when using development tools for cloud
クラウ
gaming?
ド対応自体が社内のタイトルでは初めてだったので、コストも工数も想定できなかったのですが、実際触ってみたら複雑なものではなかったです。マイクロソフトスタッフからの実装のフィードバックやレイアウトレビューなど手厚いサポートをしていただけたので、そのおかげもあったのかと思います。
Okay. I mean that's not a bad interview. It would be really interesting to see the touch controls for the Switch version, because obviously there's a touchscreen, so it really could work. If there's no Joy-Cons, just play with it would be nearly impossible if you don't have Joy-Cons. Like every Switch has Joy-Cons come with it, but if you somehow don't have Joy-Cons and you don't have any other controllers, you can just touchscreen. That's good. I'm surprised that's not also already implemented with the Switch as well. Just like, okay, you have no Joy-Cons, so you can just use touchscreen with touchscreen controls. Again, very surprised that's not really part of the thing, but I guess well, they could also implement the the shoulder and back buttons to touchscreen buttons as well. Because I believe, let's just go back a bit. Yeah, you can see LB, RB, LT, RT. So yeah, you can actually play like that. Just gonna be kind of hard depending on other games that are not really aren't like Persona, where it's mainly half visual novels, half turn-based RPG. So just depending on the game, it changes. But at least that's good that they were able to put in touch controls. I mean, they're also very close to just making this into like a mobile game, just for any other systems. But I doubt it would be really hard to just like, hey, we're gonna port Persona 5 over into into a mobile game for everyone to play. It's gonna be really downgraded and all that. But yeah, having more touch controls, I guess that'd be pretty good, especially for the cloud gaming. But cloud gaming isn't really going anywhere much, so don't really know how well this is gonna turn out. Like I barely heard anyone talk about cloud gaming either, especially with Xbox. On the Nintendo side, yeah, people don't like cloud gaming like at all. It's like for example, the Kingdom Hearts games. That's just people wanted native ports. Especially with 1.5, 2.5, that could have easily been native ports. 2.8, that'd be a little tougher, but they could have put on, because 0.2, it's literally just tech demo. It's tech demo for 3, so they could really push it onto the Switch. And as for 3 itself, I mean, we have No More Heroes 3 on the Switch, and that's an Unreal Engine 4 game. Now it did look somewhat bad. I will admit, it does look kind of bad on Switch, but but it makes up by having 60 frames per second on in the battles. That is good, and like 30 FPS or a little bit under 30 FPS, everywhere else. But the battles are the most important thing, because having smooth action, like, it looks good. It does look good. But will this actually, continue on with future games? Possibly, if there's continue on with cloud gaming for Xbox. That's we're really good for for gaming. Just like, hey, not everyone can have a controller, but a lot of people, almost everyone has a phone, so you can just play on a phone, and would be pretty good. And all this stuff with the mods, that's really good quality life updates. Possibly seeing Persona 6 in the near future. Possibly that could be a thing. And oh man, what could be P5T? That is like literally, like, it could be absolutely anything, or it could be nothing, like anything at all. And I'm totally not stalling for time, because I'm just trying to find something that I remembered, but I don't remember where it was. But, and also I didn't really have didn't really have much as a thing to prepare for this week, because I was really trying to work on a portable finishing that up, and also Tears of the Kingdom was just really getting in there. Could we see Persona 6 at Xbox's conference? Who knows? But I am aiming to try to stream that. On the 11th, and also gonna try to stream the Summer Games Fest on that Thursday. So Thursday and the Sunday, I'm gonna try to stream those events. Hopefully, it's not a waste of time, because I really hate wasting my time on just, oh yep, all these games I don't like and whatnot. And hopefully, my computer can handle the both streaming and recording, because I want to try that. Hopefully that it'll work. Because before I upgraded my PC, like, it was just like, oh, you're dropping frames a lot. You should really stop doing one or the other. So just hopefully things will go well, because I actually haven't even tried to stream with my PC with the new parts I put into my PC a few months ago. So just fingers crossed it'll work. But yeah. Currently at the moment, just trying to think of for the future episodes of the podcast, because I do want to try to get some more guests on, hopefully some more unique guests, having some topics for the couple episodes too, because obviously we don't have a main topic. Kind of thought, oh yeah, the 4 articles here would probably be hefty, when majority of it I only saw the quality life mods, while the rest, they're just absolutely brand new, especially the Atlus cloud gaming one, which that one, when I checked up on the Persona Central site, it was like brand new. It was like, oh, just uploaded. Like, okay, like, let me just see. Yeah, like 2 hours at the time of this recording. At least it was tweeted out. So I guess like the first hour or so. But just see if I actually missed anything worth talking about. there's a new Nendoroid for Kasumi coming out. That's something. But yeah. Now we don't really know what's upcoming for Alice, as in terms of games besides actually an Odyssey, because that game's coming out in a few days this week. I think it's coming out the Thursday. I think it's coming out this Thursday. Like, hey, it's the same day the upload of this podcast. I mean, that'd be good, But I think the wiki actually has upcoming releases. So let me just see. So the main upcoming releases are just the mangas for Arena. So yeah. Actually, just the Arena Ultimax manga is coming out. Coming out in August. So, and then that's mainly about it for just Alice release. Hopefully, we can get something during Summer Games Fest. That's where we're putting our hopes at. Summer Games Fest and the Xbox Showcase for anything Alice related. We start off the year with ports 3 and 4 for other systems, and also 5 on Switch, PS5, yada yada. But for the rest of the year, we have no idea. I feel like they have at least one upcoming game. Well, one upcoming game that'll like it has to be a banger for this year. I mean, the ports could be carrying all of Alice for the rest of the year, but I have no idea, because I believe last time we saw like it, the ports did fairly well. I think well over 300,000 copies. I think. Let me just make sure. Let me just see going on Persona Central. Sales. Oh yeah. This is back in April. So besides Persona 5, so the boost for the sales was well over well over I think over 1 million sales, but that's just for the series in general, but nothing specifically. So yeah, don't really have much in terms of this week's episode for the podcast, but hey, at least this will bring out for you guys sooner. I next time we're gonna try to have something prepared, so please guys stay tuned for that. Sorry for this little lack of events, but I did enjoy seeing. I enjoyed the fans doing the work of kind of fixing the stuff that Alice did with that mod pack for Nocturne. That is gonna be a godsend for anyone who's just playing through the game now. Yeah, so you guys want to pick that up, Game Banana, and I'll also try to leave the Reddit page down below if you guys want to try that out for yourself. And as always, gonna leave the articles for the for what we saw in the YouTube description. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you guys do want to listen to the podcast yourself, it's also available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. So, yeah, make sure you guys check those out. Follow those channels so you guys can get notified when I upload. 5-star on Apple Podcasts if that's possible. I think it is. And yeah, please don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, share with our friends. Check out links in the description below for the social media links, and subscribe to the podcast channel and my main channel, which will be at the end card. And I'll see you guys soon with the next podcast. See you guys later. Bye.